Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. For us here in Canada, it's the Easter long weekend, so it's 11 o'clock in the morning for me, and I've got my coffee. I'm gonna start my Sunday with you, so thanks for joining me. Let me know what time it is where you are right now. It's probably every possible hour for someone watching, and today we're gonna do kind of two different things. I'm gonna finish off the Easter Doodles spread that we started a few weeks ago. So there it is. As you can see, I've got to finish the faux calligraphy over here, and then some of the doodles. I've actually gotten started on them, but if you would like, I can show you how to actually do the doodle kind of like step by step. So you'll just let me know if there are any that you want to see. And then once we finish with the Easter Doodle spread, I'm going to do a little bit of a Q&A. So if you have any questions about me or the Washi Tape Shop or journaling or washi tape, just leave it in the box right here and I'll answer that afterwards. Yeah, those are cute, thank you. I'm very excited to show you guys. Did anyone watch the first Easter Doodles spread craft? Because if you did, I've erased him now, but you'll remember I attempted to draw a little chick, and if you check out my page, Mistral Spirit, you can see what he looked like before. But I erased him and I redrew him. That's what he looks like now. So he's going to take up this spot right here. So I'm gonna do that with you guys today. And I just love how he turned out. I don't know why, it gives me so much joy. Very cute. And I've done a few more, I'll show you now anyways. Those are two other ones. And then that's gonna fill up the whole spread. So I had a question for you. I'm very curious if anybody is crafting right now. What craft or journaling project did you do this weekend? I think I put too many E's in weekend, but there you go. So what craft or journaling project did you do this weekend? Let us know. There's so many fun ideas to try, and especially, for us here, I'm in Canada, we have a long weekend, so it's always fun to have something to do with friends or family on the long weekends. So let us know. Someone else said, cute chick, yes. So 11 a.m., 11:03, 4 p.m. in the UK. For some people, it's time to sleep. So I guess no more Sunday, it'll be like a Monday, very early Monday live stream. I'm gonna flip the camera around and get started. Just a couple of quick things. We have 2 more guests this month coming on Wednesday and the following Sunday. And then for May, we are actually not doing any live streams. We're gonna take a break for the month of May, and we'll start back up right after that. So stay tuned on Instagram. We're gonna post when we're starting up again and what we're gonna be doing. So yeah, just follow us on Instagram and make sure you check the stories. It'll be there. You can also turn on notifications if you'd like. And we have a special going on, or I don't know how you call it, for this Dreamcatcher washi tape set. If you order anything over $60 on the shop, which is the washitapeshop.com, this will be in your order for free. So you qualify automatically, you don't have to do anything to have this added to your order, but it's the Dreamcatcher washi tape set. And a fun fact about this, I got this, I think 3 years ago. It was also one of the first washi tapes that I got from the Washi Tape Shop. And I was just really into feathers at the time, so that's why I chose this one. And it's actually been improved since then. So I like to talk about this because it's an iterative process to designing these washi tapes and then also making them as high quality as they can be. So these ones now have a backing, and the colors are a lot more vibrant as well than they were 3 years ago. So the set that you're gonna get is not actually quite this one, it's much better than this one. So that's the Dreamcatcher washi tape set. I'll show it to you when I flip the camera around as well. So yeah, I thought that was a really fun fact, and it's cool how things get improved constantly. All right, I'll flip the camera around, let's get doodling. So I'm going to finish up the background of this one, and then I'll do the rest, but I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. So I've incorporated washi tape creatively into this spread, and it's kind of a cool demonstration of a few ways and you can use washi tape creatively. So the first one is that I've cut out from this wide washi tape here, I've cut out some kind of stickers by following the design, so you can kind of see a few coherent blobs of the flowers. And so I cut them out like that and just kind of decorated them on the edge of the spread. What I really like about using washi tape with white background is that it really blends into the paper, so you kind of can't really see that this is washi tape. It looks like it's just been drawn on. And that's also something I do with other wide washi tapes or anything where I like the design. You can cut out different elements. These ones are so small, but oops. You can cut out, a dragonfly like this from another washi tape and stick it in all around, and it's just a different effect than if you pull out the entire washi tape and stick it on your paper, right? So instead of just going like this, I can cut out these individual elements and stick them all around the page. I think that's a really cool technique, so I wanted to share that if you haven't tried it. But I'm gonna save these in a little pile off to the side to do later. Someone said that you drew a dress and used washi tapes. It turned out really cool. Yes, those are very exciting. We actually have something in the works. I can say that. You mentioned, oh, here's a dragonfly. So a few people mentioned weeks ago that they really liked the dresses where you can put washi tape on it and cut it out. And so it's like a dress washi tape. So stay tuned for that. It'll hopefully be something we'll announce soon, but there is something in the works to help you with that kind of journaling craft. And someone else, you made a card for your daughter for her dance performance tonight. That's amazing. I hope, I wish her luck on her dance performance. And then someone said, can you show us how you do letters? So yes, I'm gonna finish this first and then I'll do the letters. Has anyone done faux calligraphy before? Because that's how I did the letters here. Yeah, I'm just laying these out how it's gonna be. I think this will be here. Okay, that's a really cool effect. I just have to show you. This is a cardstock, it's actually, well, an index card. Like this. I tried out some of the colors there. And I cut out an egg shape from it. I actually first stuck the washi tape on. And this one is this washi tape here. And then the reason I did this is because I wanted to have a little bit more of a design on the background. So these ones are plain. And I think it looks really cool interspersed with some of these more elaborate designs. And because it's on washi tape, it's not super, it doesn't pop too much. It creates just like the perfect contrast between the black and white foreground and the background. And when I put it up like this, it kind of looks like there's flowers coming off the balcony, which is so cool. So that's gonna go there. Someone said faux calligraphy or calligraphy of any kind seems really difficult to me. Well, I hope I can show you how to do the faux calligraphy today. And the green that I chose, I kind of picked out a lot of different green washi tapes that I have. And thankfully there was one that looks very similar to this green. So I think it's really cool. We have pretty much every possible shade you can imagine of green, purple, orange, every color. And same with this pink one. I was debating, or purple, I was debating between these two, and you can tell that the one on the left is pretty much a perfect match for the purple from the brush pen. All right. Oh, here's my other one. These are some tulips, and that's gonna go over there. So I've actually cut out a blank egg here as well, just to make it easier for me to trace. Actually, I don't need it in that section, just here. And then I'm gonna color in the background here. One thing I wish I had done a little bit more is planned out the colors. This flower, for example, would have been really great if it was purple, but then I would have needed to swap these two colors. All right, so let's make this a little smaller. Someone asked, what is the difference between calligraphy and faux calligraphy? So in calligraphy, you press harder when you're doing the downstrokes, whereas, and so that's how you get the darker downstrokes. Whereas in faux calligraphy, you are actually just drawing and filling in the downstrokes. So you don't need a brush pen to do faux calligraphy. It's basically how you can replicate the same effect of thicker downstrokes, but with a regular pen and ink, kind of like this. So this one was gonna be pink. I've pulled out my color scheme already. These are my Easter colors that I'm going with. I chose these last time. And they're from Stationery Island brush pen. So you've been doing faux calligraphy? Yes. If you, I mean, there's lots of different forms of calligraphy, but if you've been using a regular pen for it, then it's faux calligraphy. It's a strange word, faux. It seems like there's only 2 letters, but it's very fancy, F-A-U-X. It's French, so. This one goes really well with the bunny ears. Someone says, I draw and if it turns out bad, washi tape goes over the top and nobody knows. I do the exact same thing. It's good to have on hand some cover-up washi. And I think that's it with the markers. The remaining spots are gonna be with washi tape. So I'm incorporating washi tape with those. I think I started talking about that and then I didn't finish the topic, but there's washi tape here. These are also washi tapes. This is the Fiori Profumati di Primavera washi tape set by Federica. And they're just cut out in the shape of eggs right there. And then I'm also using washi tape as the backdrop for 2 of the doodles. And they're gonna go right there. So let's glue those in. Just like that. That looks very strange. It's like sparkly on the top. I don't know if you can see that. I think it's gotten a little warmer this week. Okay. I'm also very curious, let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do a step-by-step of any of these doodles. I can show you how I drew them step-by-step so you can draw them as well. And as always, our live stream is going to be on YouTube afterwards, the replay, so you can watch it back, and it's also on Instagram. So if there are any doodles, if there are any doodles here that you'd like me to show you, let me know. I should probably show you the other ones too. The rabbit, please. I don't know if I can shift this guy over anymore. You would love a step-by-step, yes please. Okay, let me know which one. Is it this rabbit? They're not really numbered, but 10, 11, 12. Also, any of these doodles, would you like them on washi tape? Are there any doodles that you haven't seen on washi tape that you would love to see on washi tape? I'm going to number these as well, so it'll be easier. But someone said yes, the one you pointed out. And someone said the little chick for sure. Okay, I think I can do these two then. 11th rabbit. Gonna grab him by the toe. So I'm gonna put that as a question actually. Which doodles would you like to see on washi tape? This one will be trickier to glue. I'm a bit of a messy crafter, as you can see. I always get glue on my fingers because I just use my finger as the back. That's very cool. So there are 3 different types of effects that are in here. These ones here are just drawn directly on the page and then the color is done afterwards. This one is with washi tape as the background and a cutout foreground, and these ones are a cutout foreground on the top. Okay, let's do the faux calligraphy next. And I'm going to answer one of the questions on here as well. Someone said, what type of pens do you use to make these? These are made with my Faber-Castell, handy dandy Faber-Castell Pitt markers. Here, I'll show you just what it says. Faber-Castell Eco Pigment. I think Pitt was a different version of them that was all black. And they come in lots of different sizes. These are the ones I use most often. The 0.4, 0.1, and 0.3. All of these I drew with the 0.1, but it's kind of, the tip is a little bit destroyed by now. So it was a little hard to do. An animal one, but also good for almost all types of styles. Okay. That's a good point. Like an animal one that is more, I don't know, fits lots of different journaling methods. So probably a black and white animal maybe? Or watercolor. So for faux calligraphy, I usually like to go with a thicker marker like this. And then the first thing you're gonna do is draw a guide for yourself on the downstrokes. So just kind of like that. That's the downstroke. And if you want to extend it, you can always fix it. That's the nice thing with faux calligraphy is you're filling it in anyways with black. And so I can always just fill this in, and you can always make it thicker, which is why I usually start with a thinner look. So just like that. And this is a fun one here. If I wanted to change the shape of the A a little bit, I can just draw a guide on the other side as well. Just like that. Someone said different kinds of houses. That's a really good one. I'm very much into urban sketching and houses, so I'm gonna save all of these ideas and take them back to the team. So if you have any at all that you'd like to see, they just might happen. Someone said, my biggest problem with faux calligraphy is overworking it. Makes it look heavy and not flowy enough. Yeah, I don't know. I think also maybe the style of cursive you use. I know what you're talking about. I've felt like that about some of the faux calligraphy I've done too. I think the style of your letters as well kind of affects it. You love urban sketching too? Yes. If you search on Instagram or on Google, urban sketch, there are some incredible artists, and they usually use markers just like this, and draw, like buildings and things like that, and then paint them with watercolor. That's pretty much the medium that I've used for many years when I'm doing like travel sketching or things like that. The one thing I haven't quite figured out how to do is some of them paint with the watercolor first and then outline. And it creates a really cool painterly, sketchy effect because it's more driven by blocks of color. But I find it harder to look at something, look at an object, and see the blocks of color first. I usually see the lines, but I'm sure that's something you can train your eye to do. So there we go. Easter doodles. I don't know, does that look blocky or pretty flowy? I think it looks flowy because of the very thin sections and also because the cursive itself is quite flowy. Someone said, I would love to see, oh, thank you for the suggestion. I'd love to see teacups, little shoes, or cupcakes on washi tape. Teacups and little shoes. That, I can even see that being all one set. I want more washi stickers shaped as leaves, looking like they're watercolors. And I'm a beginner and I don't know where to highlight to do such a calligraphy you are doing right now. I'll go over that. And those two suggestions are fantastic. I'm definitely going to bring that back to the team. The washi sticker shaped as leaves. One tip I have, if you already have some washi tape at home that has leaves on it, let's say for example this one, is you can actually cut out elements of it. Obviously that's more time consuming than if it was a sticker by default. I'm trying to find the, oh, here they are. This is from our 13 washi tape design contest. So it comes in a set of 13 with some washi tapes that were designed by artists in the community. I think that was 2 years ago now, which is crazy. I helped to organize that in October 2020. And these are individual stickers. So that's washi tape leaves that are stickers. I use this one quite a lot. You can see it's almost, well, it's not almost finished, but it's definitely half finished. And then if you've got a set like this, you can always cut out some of the elements and stick them on too. That's what I've done for this spread. I've cut out some elements from washi tape like this and like this. These are some of our wide washi tapes. And I chose these because they have kind of pastel colors and they would go well with the Easter Doodle spread. And then you end up with some stickers like this. They're very small, but that's one way you can convert any of your washi tape into stickers. So it's a really fun tip. And then for the faux calligraphy, you generally, I kind of do it in 3 simple steps. The first one is you just draw or write out the letters that you want to do. I can actually do a simple one on here. So let's say I wanted to say hello. Actually, whenever you're testing, if you've been into a store recently and you're doing pen testing, what is the thing that you always draw on that little slip of paper? Because I always write tomorrow. I have no clue why. I think it's a very flowy word. My pens are starting to die already. Tomorrow. And then to do this in faux calligraphy, you basically just darken the downstrokes. So if you think of like how you wrote it, you went down, 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 and then everything else is up, and then down. So down here, you kind of follow along the path that you took to write this out. I use this a lot in my bullet journal. And that's it. So that's faux calligraphy. All right. Did I go to school to learn drawing? No, I didn't. I've taken some high school classes in drawing, and I've done some courses before, but I'm in school for business at Queen's University. And I'm graduating in literally 2 weeks, which is crazy. I don't even really know how to feel about it. Will there be any new journals anytime soon? Thank you for mentioning that. This is our Moonlight dotted notebook journal that I'm using right now. And there's also a moonbeam one with a different cover. And we are actually in the process of improving this as well. I mentioned The washi tape goes through iterations. We've added a backing to this one, and it's also a lot more vibrant colors. These ones are the Dreamcatcher set that you can get for free if you order something over $60 right now in the shop. And then this notebook as well, we are currently improving it to make better paper. So everything you guys share with us, we actually do take it back and try and make the products better or come up with new washi tapes that fit what you're sharing. So thank you for all of the feedback. What was I going to do? Label these, and I think show how to draw these. So let's do that first. So this is just an index card. That's what I use to draw them on, kind of like this. This one, of course, is the one I cut this out of. And I'll do very simply, there's kind of not too much that goes into drawing them. But with the bunny, the first step is to draw, I guess that's a little, there we go. So the first step is to draw his head, and it's a little bit of a oval on its side, and then there's a top part. So that's what you're drawing first, I guess, is his cheeks. And then the body is a bit of a triangle. So you want to draw that next. And if you look at how he's sitting, he's got his hind legs kind of both splayed out a little bit, and then a little bit of a lump here where his upper shoulders are. So you're gonna draw a slight lump, and one thing I did here is I gave him a little bit of a neck so it doesn't start right away. Every little tweak that you do, like if you don't give him a neck, for example, he'll probably turn out a little bit more cute and chonky. So there's no real right or wrong way to do it. He'll just look a little different each time. And just like that. So that's the shape that I'm doing. And then I went in a little bit, back down, and then out a little. And his legs, his front arms extend a little bit beyond so that he's actually sitting on something, right? So his legs, his paws, I guess, in front will be in the foreground. And then his back legs will give him some little feet. And that's the body pretty much. You see it, that's how I drew the body, step by step. His eyes, I decided to go with ovals like this. I'm sure you can play around with like different types of eyes. You can make them more round if he's surprised. And then his nose is just a T, basically. And you get some whiskers. And his ears are the fun part. Those kind of come out of the grooves here. I didn't give enough space here. Just like that. So that's the step-by-step for the bunny. And the chick is also quite easy to doodle. Let's just get the coffee out of the way. Okay, so for the chick, I started off with the same shape for the head. It's sort of a sideways oval. And then the body is, let's see, a little bit of a triangle too, maybe, so it's upside down compared to the rabbit, but also a little bit wider. Actually, I remember one thing I did here is I started outwards like this, and then back inwards, and then down. So I guess it's kind of like a pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. And then his feet are really fun. You want to start maybe with the inner part, because they're curved a little bit in a way that shows that he's like young and, you know, just starting to use his feet. So just like that, and these ones too. And then he's got little lumps on the ends of his toes. So like that. And then I only did the first 3 because the back one sort of sticks out like that in a different shape. So these ones are like that, and then the back one is just like that, as you can see there. And then we'll do this one. And same thing for the back one. And then pretty much you fluff him up. So I'm also gonna do the eyes. It's helpful, I found, to position the eyes and the beak first. Like that. The beak, you're gonna go down like this and bring it back up. So this part where it connects is a triangle basically. And then just somewhere, not quite at the end, but maybe 3/4 of the way, you're gonna just curve it out like that. So that's his cute little pout. And then you've got the beak that's a little bit curved. So that's what I'm doing there. And then the eyes, I've made them sort of like that, almond shaped. And it's important when you're doing the eyes to also give him some little creases, but make sure that those creases don't go too far or he'll look a little angry. So start them a little higher up and then bring them closer in towards the end. So it basically kind of like giving him eyebrows. And that's it. When I say fluff him up, that just means when you're going in with the marker, you're going to, I don't know if you can see that, you're just going to kind of like fluff him up like that. And I'm also giving him, as you can see, some little fur that sticks out towards his legs. So that's just to create those little leg sockets, I think. I don't really know the anatomy of a bird, but there you go. Those are the steps. So it's really all about the initial shapes, and it's basically you're drawing ovals and some triangular. Here it's more of a triangle. Here it's more of a pentagon that you're drawing. Kind of looks like an apple if you look at just the body. So those are the doodles. I'm going to take a few more questions here. Someone said, what type of washi tape set inspires you? I really love ones that capture someone's unique style, so an artist's unique style. These ones by Opal and Fern are so unique and special to her. If you check out her shop, her name is Sophie. She's actually going to be joining us as a guest as well soon, so we'll chat with her more about these, but these are very unique and I find that they inspire me. I really love trying out new styles in my art, and same with pretty much all of the artist collaborations we've done. So these ones by Torin Marie, they're all representing a country. So this one, it was a 5-piece set, and there was like Mexico, Finland, India in there. This one is Australia, and that's definitely plenty to get inspired about there. Okay, so I'm going to give these some numbers. just gonna see if I missed anything here. I have the Dreamcatcher set. It's stunning. Thank you. Will there be any new journals? So I answered that one already. And if you missed out on the step-by-step for the chick and the bunny, we are posting all of the live streams on YouTube afterwards, so you'll see it there as well. All right, I'm gonna go with the 0.4. Maybe write it in first. I'll do some faux calligraphy on the numbers here too, just to show you. And I just noticed this. We have a discount code if you're joining on our live stream. It's live15, and you get 15% off, which is the highest discount code that we have currently. So feel free to use that as well as the special for the Dreamcatcher set. I'm curious, do you guys enjoy seeing the washi tapes more up close? I haven't done that too much because we always focus on crafts in the live stream, but I think it's really cool to be able to get a really close look at the washi tapes, especially if you're debating between a few different sets. What do you think? And if there are any in particular that you'd like to see, I might have them here with me so I can show you. So here's the one, and with faux calligraphy, I'm just going to do it as I go and make the downstroke thicker, just like that. And it's a little thinner than this one, so it's like I'm using a thinner calligraphy marker almost, but it's the same technique. Maybe it makes more sense to go across 4, 5, 6. Someone said, I also ordered the Eastern Fresco washi tape set from your shop and it's so gorgeous. Yes, it is. It's so vibrant, that one. Since you're mentioning that and we were talking about up close, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how I remember the names of all of these sets, but I'm pretty sure this is the Eastern Fresco, is it? There are so many names and I try my best to remember them. But this one is really vibrant, like the colors are incredible. And my favorite, I don't know if this one is right. Vernal Equinox. I will take a look. I think that one is in a few different places though for me. I believe I'm missing one of them, but this is Vernal Equinox. I haven't used all of these ones. I think this one I have used, but I can actually open one of them with you. The colors in this are so cool and definitely very Easter themed. I actually think these would have been really good flowers to cut out for this spread. So there's some gilding in these ones, and it's very very fairy-like, almost whimsy. That's what I was thinking of. Very whimsical. So we've got this tape here on top, and there's a backing on these ones. And the gilding is silver, which I haven't seen too much of. Usually the gilding is gold, like that. We have quite a few different gilding colors though. I've seen rose as well. It looks really nice with the silver here, these ones, because I think the pastel as well makes everything look very whimsical. So that's one of the designs. And these are 3 others. In terms of the texture, it's kind of matte. So if you put it on your paper, you can see a little bit of the paper underneath, which those are my personal favorite kinds of washi tapes. I don't really like it when it's more shiny, I think, because it has a different effect on the paper. But these ones are from the Fleur Poudrée washi tape set. And I don't know if I can quite capture this. You can see right here the texture is a little bit raised. So it's a slightly different ink that we used between these two. And the washi tape paper itself, it has a texture to it as a result. So when I go over this flower here, it's a little bit shiny. So there you go. Let me know if there are any other washi tape sets you'd like me to pull out. I can show you. And I've decided I'm gonna do this in order this way. There we go. I'll finish the rest later. I'm gonna flip the camera around. Oh, someone said, do you have Chinese art type of washi tape? Yes, we do. We actually have one for Year of the Tiger. Okay, I think I have all 5 this time. This was our... Is that all of them? This was our Year of the Tiger washi tape set. If you want to see this one being used really creatively, check out Kat's Planner. She created some Pantone like cards, and they're all color themed, so she used this one in one of her red Pantone cards. There's some sakura blossoms there too. Someone said the Eastern Fresco washi tape set has the one washi tape where the color is violet or purple. Oh, that's why I'm missing that one, because we used it in one of the recent live streams, I think. Yeah, it must be. The purple ones I find are harder to come by, but we've had a few different purple sets fairly recently. Could we have a close-up of the Sakura set? It seems so pretty. The Sakura set. Okay, the Sakura washi tape set. I have that one too, actually. Definitely all over the place with my washi tape storage. It's all just thrown in there because I haven't cleaned up in a while. These are 2 from the Sakura washi tape set. Very, very, very pastel and smooth colors. For some reason, these just look so smooth. And it's got gold gilding, these ones. I can open one up. This is how I like to store them. I go like this. I've seen some people use rubber bands as well, just so that if it's just got a backing, it'll unravel by itself when you're storing it. So you can do this technique or wrap it around with a rubber band. But there you go. I think I can do this. There you go. That's very close up. Japanese landscape structures like the stone lantern. I think I've seen a lot of suggestions about buildings and architecture and structures and things like that, so definitely gonna mention that. We are always coming out with new designs, so all of your suggestions are genuinely helpful and might be turned into washi tape quite soon. So there we go. That's that. And then this is also from the same set. These would be so fun to cut out as stickers. You can cut out with a little bit of the pink on the outside and use those sakura blossoms as stickers, and same with these gilding designs here. All right, well, I'm going to take a photo of this spread and share it afterwards. The live stream is going to be available as well on YouTube and Instagram, and I'm going to take some questions now. Yeah, I'm so glad I showed some washi tape up close. I really love seeing things up close, especially like stationery supplies and pens and things like that. I feel like when you just buy them, you usually look up really close and see all of the different parts to them. So it's helpful to see them on video too. Someone said, where do you get your stickers? So pretty much everything I've shown you today is from the Washi Tape Shop, at least in terms of stickers. So that's the page here on Instagram that we're live streaming from, and online it's the washitapeshop.com. My words aren't coming, I was going to say on the internet. Then some washi tapes that are also stickers. So I showed you the 13 washi tape design contest. These are 2 of them that are sort of leaves and flowers. And there are some dragons in this set and blowfish, some round ones as well. And then we've also got the Hig washi tape set. Definitely lots of stickers coming out. We just launched a new one with Federica, who also designed the Fiori Profumati washi tape set, so that was this one. And she designed one more afterwards that was more colorful a little bit, and just came out with a new design, which are washi tape stickers. So it's kind of a vintage feel. Definitely check those out. There are some frames in that set too. I don't have it with me here right now, but there's sticker frames. So isn't that awesome? How long does it usually take to design a new washi tape? So when we work with the artists, they usually take a month, 2 months or so to do the initial designs, and then we do the first printing test, see if that turned out well. We send them some photos and just make sure that the alignment is correct, because sometimes usually when designing the washi tape, you have to design a little bit extra, because then when it gets cut, it cuts a little bit of the edge of the design off. So we always just want to make sure that there's nothing that's been cut off of the design. So we send that to them. And then once that's approved, we do the final print run and it goes live on the shop. So usually 2 months or so, I would say it takes to go from start to finish. Sometimes 3 or 4, depending how much work goes into the initial designing. I think that's quite time consuming. And also making sure that the gilding is correct, so there's lots of different moving pieces everywhere. I'm not sure what comes in your mind first on deciding your peg for a certain journal. I'm not sure what you mean by peg, but maybe your spread. How do I think about it? Sometimes I start my spreads with the washi tape. So the washi tape often inspires either the color scheme. So with this one that I just showed you, this has a very distinct color scheme. So sometimes I'll just say I want to use this washi tape because it's really beautiful, and I will design my spread around it. Or I will start with the doodle. So if I've got something I want to draw, like the little chick that I showed you, or the bunny, or something architectural, I'll start with that, and then I'll figure out what kind of color scheme goes with it and go from there. So some of my spreads in my bullet journal are, let's see. So this is a blank spread in my bullet journal. These are just my tasks. And then here, as you can see, I just kept it quite simple, and I just did a little bit of washi tape along the top. So there's not much there. And then same with this, I focused more on the washi tape than anything else. So but I started with this one. I said I want to use this washi tape, and then I went with some more orange colored or brown colored stickers on top. So that was the thought process. I hope that answers your question. Someone said, can I show an up close of the Azure washi tape set? I think I have that one too, so I'll look for that in a second. And any recommendations on how to draw flowers beautifully? Look on YouTube. There are some amazing flower tutorials there. One of my favorites is Shada Campbell. So Shada Campbell. She shows you how to do some flower doodles in very simple ways and lots of different styles as well. So I would recommend her YouTube channel. This is a good one. Do you prefer wide or thin washi tapes? I actually prefer wide washi tapes ever since we started coming out with these ones that have a beautiful texture as well. They're sort of more of a raised texture like the one I showed you earlier, the Fleur Poudrée one, like this one. I think that kind of texture looks really good on the wide washi tapes. And these are kind of, I often start my spreads with a wide washi tape on the background. And then it's just kind of like setting up a background. Instead of gluing in paper or ephemera, you can just start with a wide roll of washi tape. So I think it's very versatile. And you can also, of course, cut out different elements from it. So. All right, I'll find the Azure and show you, and then I think that's it unless there are a few more questions afterwards. So let's flip. Okay, I think that paused because of poor connection, so sorry if that cut out, but this is the Azure washi tape set, and it's purple. And with a lot of gilding as well. I'm gonna try and zoom in more so you can see. There you go. This is one of my favorite parts of the Azure washi tape set. You've got these beautiful magical feathers with like fiery orange in the center. I think that looks so cool. I can open this one up. And it's actually a scene, right? So you have mountains with the birds flying on top and a phoenix. It's a really beautiful washi tape set. And are these sakura flowers? Yeah. So there you go. Let's flip the camera around and I'm gonna wrap up our live stream today. We have 2 more guests this month, and then we're taking a break for the month of May, in case you missed that at the beginning. And just stay tuned on Instagram. We're gonna be back right after that break. So we'll let you know when and how we're gonna start the live streams back up. And thanks for joining. So again, if you want, we do have a special on right now on our website to get these Dreamcatcher sets. And it's, if you order anything over $60, this will just be automatically added to your checkout. And then you can also use our discount code for the live streams, which is, it gets you 15% off. So that's live15 at checkout. And it's just a way to support the live streams and let us know that you're coming from here as well. And it's also the best discount code that we have going on right now. So make sure you use that if you're grabbing any of these washi tapes. All right, thank you for joining. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. It's 12 o'clock, so midday for us here in Canada, in Toronto time. And I will see you on Wednesday with another guest live streamer. Thanks for joining. Bye, everyone.